Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Saturday night podcast filled with laughter, vibes, awesome jams, and that real talk. Cause we're keeping it 100. It's the Vibe O'Clock, starting right now. Brought to you by the YPG, taking things to another level.
What is good, YPG fam? We are back with another YPG Vibe O'Clock. I'm riding solo today. Sorry guys. Today I don't have my brother, or rather he doesn't have me. PJ is out on a mission today, so I am covering for him here in the Vibe O'Clock. And today it's going to be, of course, taking things to another level. So on today's topic, we're going to be talking about two things: being prepared versus being ready. Is there a difference? Is there a similarity? Do they contrast? Do they work together? I don't know, but I want to hear from you guys. So I'm going to give you guys some time to think about it. Get your friends, get everyone from your branch connected, and we're going to go straight into this topic today. It's going to be funny. We've got some funny stories lined up for everyone, and I know it's going to be a banger. But as you guys call your friends, let me play a small jam for you. And of course, we are taking things to another level.
Yeah. Whispers in my ear, I can't hear you, but I know you're not too far. Yeah. Surrounded by the worldly things of life, but it's you I want to know, so that I can sleep at night. I know you're near, but it's hard to find your voice. It's hard to find a focus. I know you're here, but it's hard with these distractions. But in you I have no fear. Only you, only you, only you, only you can turn my darkness into light. Only you, only you, only you, only you can find my worries, 'cause you're always by my side. Yeah, it's only you, yeah, only you, yeah, only you, yeah. Walking in your love, I feel your presence, so I know I'll be alright. Yeah. Breathing in the air, you gave me life. In the dark, I do not stumble, 'cause you guide me through the night. I know you're near, but it's hard to find your voice. It's hard to find a focus. I know you're here, but it's hard with these distractions. But in you I have no fear. Only you, only you, only you, only you can turn my darkness into light. Only you, only you, only you, only you can find my worries, 'cause you're always by my side. It's only you, yeah. Only you, yeah. Only you, yeah. I am led by your spirit of love. I put my time and my Lord above. I am confident in you, I trust. I love myself 'cause you love me first. I don't need to be loved to the world. Finding you is better than the lies they tell. I don't care to be lost to the world, 'cause when I found you it felt so real. It's only you, only you, only you, only you can turn my darkness into light. Only you, only you, only you, only you can find my
gentlemen, we are where all the vibes went. You're currently tuning into the Vibe O'Clock, brought to you by the YPG, taking things to another level.
I like what I'm seeing here. The comments have already started. Is there a difference, guys? I want to know. Is there a difference between being prepared and being ready? Like, think about it. Like, I'll give you an example I went through in high school. So here's innocent me one day deciding to go out and study, let me prepare myself for my exams, and we just came from exam season. And then I said, let me prepare myself, because this isn't my strongest point, this subject here. For those of you who know life science, it would trap me all the time. So I told myself, let me study, let me prepare myself, let me get ready, because I know that this exam here is going to be one killer exam. Then innocent me goes and studies, right? I prepared myself. When I got to school the following day, I'm looking at everyone's study notes, and what do I see? Business studies. I studied the wrong thing. Legit, I studied the wrong. I'll never forget that day. I studied the wrong thing. I went to school, I was ready, and I told myself, nah, this time I'm going to kill it. Like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna pass this exam, and then dololo. There was load shedding at that moment, guys. I did not prepare myself for the right subject. I wonder if anyone has been through such a situation. When you prepare for something, and then when it's time to deliver, it's not what you expected. I want to hear the stories. Caroline says here that being ready is a mindset, while being prepared is supported by work done to understand the facts and possible outcomes. Kanye says it's the same as one preparing for an upcoming exam, in my case. For one to be ready they have to first practice, prepare for the exam. They go hand in hand. Brendan says, I think there is a difference. Being prepared, it's where you aren't ready. Whereby ready, you're good to go. Okay. Here, let's see what else we got here. Prepared is a process of putting things together, being ready. Ready is an on-the-spot thing. Let's think about it. Like, can you actually be ready for something? Can you be ready on the spot? Like, I need you to do X, Y, Z. Is it actually possible? Or does someone really need to prepare for it? And yes, it is an Uncle Vinny takeover, guys. PJ is on a very special mission. He invited to a matric dance. So yeah, I'm filling in for him today. Caroline, you want to know how much I got for my business studies? Ironically, I passed. So my soccer coach at the time at school told me that, listen, if you guys want to get through school, it's not all about studying. It's not all about putting your head in the textbooks. You need to listen. So I recalled everything that I could remember. And by a miracle, I passed. Dropped something here. I legit passed. I just made it. That 51%. Yeah, I got it in my report. So yeah. Tembelitle says, guys, there's no difference. It's just English. Is it really just English? Is it legit just English, or is there actually a catch? Must one be prepared to be ready? Must one be ready to prepare? I want to know. It's an interesting question. Is it the same thing? Is being ready and preparing yourself the same thing? Think about this. Think about this. Yes, it do. That 51% saved my life, guys. I got through that year with a condolence pass. I won't even lie. I won't even lie to you guys. It was a condolence pass. I had just made it. I was going through the most, but I did it. I want to play some stories here. We had some people who shared some interesting stories. We'll listen to 3 of them, and then we'll talk about it. People who prepared or people who were ready. Let's hear the first one.
Hi YPG fam, my name is Lindelwa from Durban. I once planned for something and it didn't go as I planned. I remember it was my last semester. It was supposed to be my last semester at school, and I planned everything for graduation. I told myself that the next graduation season I'll be graduating, and I planned everything for graduation. I planned everything, and then when results comes out, only to find out that there's this one module that I failed, and I have to start afresh. And my graduation didn't go as I planned, so I have to cancel everything about my graduation. And for the fact that I cried when the results comes out and I found out that I failed one module, I cried a lot. But now I'm planning again. Hopefully it will go as I planned.
Nah, it'll go as planned. But that must be painful. Imagine you've planned everything for graduation, and then there's that one module that just comes and traps you, tries you with the stina. It says, come back. I'm not done with you yet. That must be painful, guys. Just think about that. I agree, Ntatile, that's sad. Just think about it. Tabanga, like think about that. Imagine you prepared like, nah, I've clocked this, I'm gonna pass. And then all of a sudden, they tell you, come back, shy reverse. We're not done with you yet. Think about this. She prepared. She worked on it. She planned everything. But things didn't go her way. That's painful, guys. Nah, that one's painful. That one hit home for me. I'm sorry. Let's go to the next story.
Hi, fam. AYPG family. This is Dineo from Tembisa. Okay, I'm gonna talk about something that I was prepared for and it did not go as planned. Thinking it was the time when we were writing our last exam in matric, and then life science is my thing. I love it and I enjoy it, and
Life
I
science,
understand
guys.
more better, and I would excel in it more than any other subject. And yeah, I was prepared for life science, you know. I studied, I remembered each and everything, you know. Oh, hopola medulla oblongata, no, the mind, you know what, I still remember it somehow. Yeah, and then there came a part, yeah, my favorite topic, my favorite questions came in. Hey, I felt like, you know, ngavuleka umhlaba bangene ngiphume, you know, I could not get it. I could not understand what's happening. How could I forget this? And then, okay, fine. I tried to have a peek at the other learner. You know, I'm at desk, metric, especially when it comes to exam, they are a little bit far from you, so you can't see. So I'm like, I'm like, Kibana Medul. I'm like, and that's it. What's the other way? The second way. I'm like, time is ticking, and then I'm stuck there. I had to think about this for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm like, I'll come back. I write everything. That was the last question, and thinking that I was only left with that mark. Getting a 12 distinction, life science. I don't forget it up until today. The name that I was supposed to talk about, the answer that I was supposed to get from there. You know what? It was rough, Buffett. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Guys, I think we can all agree that life science is the biggest enemy of any student. Life science, it's not make sure, guys. Life science is the biggest enemy of any student. Any student, or let me not say any, let me say most students, it will hurt you. It will really hurt you. Life science, guys, it can trap a human being, honestly. Life science is something that we need to all just skip. Forgive me, but it's not make sure. It's not for everybody. I'm going to go to one more story. We have some callers from Cape Town. and I'm going to hear from them as well.
Hi, YPG fam. This is Chanel from Tembisa. So I'll start by speaking about where I was prepared, but it didn't go as planned. So I went for an interview and I was very prepared and I went through the stages and I was confident that I made it, but then yeah, they called me and then they didn't even call me, and then I received a an email to say that try next time basically, and then the second one is where I was ready, but then I flopped dismally. So this is my current job. So what I did, I upskilled myself, and then I'm used to a different coding language. So I'm used to C Sharp, Python, and I was ready for it. But then when I joined, they were using a different language, coding language, and Intrabile. So basically, the whole of December, when everyone was going on leave, I was supposedly on leave, but I've been working, and yeah. So I was trying to understand the language. It was just showing me flames since it was a new language for me. Yeah, so it was really sad because people expect you when you're a senior and paying you a senior salary. They expect you to know, like to jump in, like you must hit the ground running. But Aisha, it was like starting from So all right.
People often say, this just came to my mind. I was reading the comments. I just lost it. But people often say, you're never ready, but you have to be ready, isn't it? At the end of the day, you need to be ready. So if you're never ready, is it possible to be ready? Someone tell me in the comment sections. Think about that. You're never ready, but you have to be ready. In the meantime, I'm going to call Lucky here to join me, and he's going to share his story with me. We've got here Lucky. What's up, Lucky? How are you doing? Can you hear me? Okay, you need to unmute yourself, Lucky. Right there at the bottom.
Good day, Pastor.
What's up,
Can
Lucky?
you
How
hear
are
me
you
now?
doing? Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm good. I'm good.
I want you to share with us
I'm
your
good.
story. Your story
Uh,
on this matter here.
okay. Basically, I would say there are a lot of stories like that I've went through, but I'll just pick up this one scenario. Like back in 2015, I think I was doing an internship with ESCOM. So basically, my dream was to become an accountant, but the internship that was offered to me, it wasn't basically in accounting streams that I wanted to do. So what I did was, okay, I applied for an honors degree in Free State, University of Free State. They accepted me. So after, in the middle of the internship, they at ESCOM they offered me a permanent position. So after offering me a permanent position, I declined the offer because I wanted to further my study and to also pursue something that has to do with basically accounting. So after declining, then the internship finished. Then when I went to Free State, I just realized that I was going to be unable to actually afford the fees. So as a result, things didn't go as I planned. And it wasn't easy because I had to go from salary to zero. But either way, I had it in mind that my dream is to become an accountant and I will pursue it no matter what. So I stayed, I think, home around for 6 months then somehow, by the grace of God, I got something like a traineeship with this other entity called Guarantee Trust. So it was a miracle also for me to get that. But basically, it wasn't something anything compared to what I had at ESCOM. But the dream and the plan was to become an accountant. But basically, things didn't go as I planned. But either way, you have to be ready when you plans and things don't go according to the way you plans, because sometimes things they don't work out the way you plan them, but eventually if you pursue them, you're going to overcome and you're going to get where you want to.
Tell me, how is your
I get,
mind? Like that shift from now accounting to something else. Like, how bad was the adjustment?
okay, the only bad thing with the adjustment was that I could have gotten a bursary at ESCOM also to pursue my study as a permanent person, as a permanent employee. It was bad because sometimes when like you need to do something and you get reminded that, oh, you had a job and you blew it, something like that, so
Mm.
it becomes difficult, like you always think back to say, ish, I could have sometimes. But even in the midst of those problems, in the midst of those challenges in your mind, you have to pursue what you want, because you can't give up. If you give up, then you lost.
Very true. As Zandile said here, you'll never be ready for something, but you just have to take a leap. In your case, that's what's had to happen.
Yes, yes.
Now, Lucky, I want you to send a shout out to everyone in your branch, everyone, the YPG, that side where you're at.
Okay. I would just like to send a shout out to all the people in the Western Cape. I can't just say Cape Town, but I'll
Beskap.
just say Western Cape. Yeah, I'll just say Western Cape, and I cannot leave out my people from Limpopo. So shout out
Ah,
to
I'm from
all
Limpopo.
all all of them in Limpopo and also in Gauteng. I've been in Gauteng
Yes.
also. So shout out to them.
Shout outs
And
to
yeah,
everyone from there.
everyone. Yes, yes.
Thank you so much, Lucky.
Thank you, Pastor.
So the question still stands. I see the debates in the comment section. I need to stop and read all of this. But think about this. Is there a difference, guys? No one has pointed this out to me yet. I'm waiting for someone to say, yes, there is a difference. No, there isn't a difference. Think about this, being prepared versus being ready. I'm going to give you guys some time to think about it, sometimes to type, as I play here another song, and we'll get back to the comments after this. You're tuning into the Vibe O'Clock here on Facebook and YouTube, and we're taking things to another level.
I'm caught up in your presence. God, I just wanna sit here at your feet. I'm caught up in this holy moment. I never wanna leave. No, I'm not here for blessing. 'Cause Jesus, you don't owe me anything. It's more than anything that you can do. God, I just want you. Well, I'm sorry when I've just gone through the motions, and I'm sorry when I just sang another song. Take me back to where we started. I open up my heart to you. And I'm sorry when I've come with my agenda. I'm sorry when I've forgotten you're enough. Please take me back to where we started. I open up my heart
nothing else, Jesus, nothing else will do. God, I just want you and nothing else, and nothing else, Jesus, nothing else will do. God, I just want you and nothing else, Jesus, nothing else will do. I'm caught up in your presence. God, I just wanna sit here at your feet. I'm caught up in this holy moment. I never wanna leave. No, I'm not here for blessings. 'Cause Jesus, you don't owe me anything. It's more than anything you can do. God, I just want you. Yes, it's more than anything that you can do. God, I just want you.
Anxiety getting the better of you? Feeling lonely, depressed, under pressure? Or maybe you're just going through the most. You kind of feel like nobody gets you. Well, the YPG does. We offer non-judgmental counseling by youth who've been through what you've been through. And yeah, it's all confidential. So feel free to open up. Call a toll-free helpline number at 0800 330 320. Or DM us on Twitter, Facebook, or Insta at YPGRSA. The YPG is here for you. You can beat depression.
You can definitely beat depression. If you're going through anything, life has been tough, things have been difficult, you feel a bit lost, you don't know what to do, slide into our DMs at YPGRSA. There will be someone ready to help you, someone who will listen to you, someone who will understand you, someone who will relate to you, and above all, someone to help take the load off your shoulders. Well, going back to the debate, I see here there is yes and there is no. It's the same. The difference is huge. The difference is small. The comments are going crazy. I'm struggling to keep up. But I'm going to read a few of them here and let's see what we get with. The World of Hloni says, this looks like a Google answer. Let me just make it bigger here. Just a second, people. Prepared might indicate a greater state of being outfitted or equipped to do something, compared with ready, which suggests being prepared in mind or willing. Ready can mean quick to act or prompt, a meaning which is shared with prepared. The same cannot be said of its sense of something being handy, convenient, or immediately available, at hand or ready. I'll have the umbrella ready just in case it rains. Okay? Nomsa says, yes, there is a difference because you can be ready to do something without being prepared for it. That's true. Amina says, ready is used for immediate action, and prepared is to get ready for a specific future motive or goal. I say there is a difference. Let's see here. Leopold says, yes, there is a difference. Being prepared has to do more with, for example, in war, a soldier's prepared, just that he has perhaps enough armor to go for the battle, but it doesn't mean he is ready. Why? He perhaps doesn't know how to shoot yet, but a soldier that is ready has both enough armor and is ready for battle. Okay? Ontatile says, I think it is the same. There is no difference. Mo says, preparation is what goes on before the day of execution, and being ready is what you have to be on the day or at that moment. So true, so true. Keletso says, being prepared is typically implies that you have taken the necessary steps, acquired knowledge, or made arrangements in advance. On the other hand, being ready suggests a state of immediate readiness or willingness to act at a given moment. Preparation is often a proactive process, while readiness is more about being in a state of prompt response. Very deep, very deep. I'm going to invite Anna Apiwe from Kapstad as well. Today we're having Kapstad join us, and she's going to share her story with us. And let's hear what she has to say. Let me see. What's up, Apiwe? You good? Can you hear me? Or is there load shedding? I need to add that little sound bite. Load shedding. You know how it is. Let me, in the meantime, as we wait for Anna Apiwe to come back, I'm going to play one more audio, well, a few more audios for you guys. And let's hear what our YPG fam, Today my English data bundles are very low, guys, so don't mind my poor English today. It's rough. It's really rough. Let me pray. Play. Let me play some audios here for you guys.
YPG Forum. This is Precious from Timbisa. This week at work, we're expected to do a certain presentation, and then for certain visitors, and then we prepared on Wednesday. We're expecting them to come on Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, we did the preparation, but we did not do the presentation because those visitors, they did not expect any presentation. They only took what we had written for them, and then they left. And then those ones were supposed to come on Thursday. They did came, but then they did not come at the time that we expected them. But it was because we were expecting them in the morning, and then I waited them until I went to lunch. As I was about to eat during my lunchtime, then I was told and asked that the visitors have arrived, and then I need to do the presentation. And I was no longer in the mood of doing the presentation because now I was hungry. I wanted to eat. I did not do as I had prepared and as I had planned. So I did the opposite of my presentation, of the preparation that I had made for my presentation. Yeah.
Hi, I am Tisetsu. So the time when I had prepared for something and it didn't go as I had planned it was during my June examination. I studied thoroughly for the exam, for 4 weeks, and I knew everything. When I wrote everything, but I ran out of time. The submission time ran out, so I couldn't submit my exam.
Oh, that one's painful. That one hurts.
Hi there, my name is Jessica from Cape Town Cathedral, and the first scenario of where I was prepared for something and it didn't go as planned was on my birthday this year. So my friend and I were like, okay, we're going to book ourselves into this restaurant, just since it's the two of us. So the booking was for 6 o'clock, but I arrived at 6:15 because you know why? It's my birthday, so I can be late to my own things. And then my friend decides to be she's gonna be the star of the show, and she arrives at 8 o'clock. And I was so prepared. I was like, you know what, my friend and I, we're going to have fun. But no, she decides to arrive at 8 p.m. and I was so angry. And then the second one was when I was ready for something, but when it was time to show up, I flopped it dismally. Was when it was for English, and we had to do a presentation. And then, everything just flopped from English. It went south. Presentation was not presenting on the projector. Nothing was going right. And, I was so ready. I even prepared at home. I knew my oral from A to Z. But when it was time for me to go and present. Everything went south. Whew, wow, what an academic year. Wow.
Hello everyone, my name is Sinala from Grahamstown. So in the YPG, we were given a test to make our IDs before the end of November. So the day that I had to do my ID arrived and I wanted to look nice on my ID. So I laid my edges. I laid them like never before. I laid them in a way that I never did before. So and then I went to Home Affairs to do my ID. I sat there like 3 hours waiting to be helped. When it was my time to be held, I was told that they couldn't help me and I couldn't make my ID that day.
I'm laughing here at the English vibes. This is what happens when you don't prepare. And then you come on a live broadcast like this and your English vibes. My English was not ready. I didn't prepare, guys. I didn't prepare my English enough for this one. Comment section, you have me. You have me. We need to have an award for the comment of the year. My English is not Englishing today, guys. No, guys, I did not buy enough data bundles. I didn't prepare. I legit didn't prepare enough data bundles for my English. So it's rough, guys. It's rough. It's very rough, guys. Askis, forgive me. We have Anna Apiwe. She's back with us. Let us hear her story as well. How are you doing, Anna?
Hi, Uncle Vinny. I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Please share with us your story. I'm curious.
Okay, so last year, after I passed my learner's license, I decided, let me book an appointment for my driver's license. So I went to the traffic department, I booked a date, I got an appointment, and so I went to the driving school. I started with the lessons, and when the day was approaching, I knew I wasn't ready. So I decided, you know what, I'll let this one slide. I'll just go again and book. And then instead of giving up, I'll just take more lessons. And then when I have the date, and then I go again. I got the date, and I didn't get a very far date. So I went. So when the day was starting to approach, I was very ready, like prepared, because I took double package of lessons. So I was way prepared, and I knew everything. I knew how to drive. I knew everything basically by heart. Yeah, when the day came, I flopped. It was not even 5 minutes while testing. I failed. Like, I don't understand how it happened. I have no idea what happened, but I flopped. And the type of fail that I had, it wasn't allowing me to go through with the test. So I had to, just go home basically. So within 5 minutes, I failed. Like, I just bumped the pole. I don't know what was going on in my mind. It's something that I could have, avoided because I saw it coming, but still I failed.
How could you have avoided
I was
it?
prepared.
Please tell us. How could you have avoided this one?
So, when you're testing, it was in the parking. I was doing early docking. I started on my left hand side. So when I was doing my right hand side, I went in, everything, all the pointers, I got everything right. But now while reversing back, I don't know what happened. But I saw the pole. Ish, I'm very close and I'm gonna hit it. But I continued there. But I continued going on. I don't know. I was asking myself after I was done, like, what was I thinking? Because I saw it and I could have done something. I could have, I could have driven, I'd say, the opposite side so I don't bump it and maneuver myself back in. But I didn't do it. I just hit the pole and then it was done. Within 5 minutes of the test, I was done.
I think that is the most painful fail anyone can go through. I like the comment section, like, that's the type of
I
fail
took
that it hits
2
home.
packages.
It hits home.
I spent a lot of money trying to perfect myself, and I thought I was ready. I thought I was, but but it happened.
Did you spend money again to try?
Yes, yes. The thing is, what happened after failing? I didn't feel like giving up or something, but I just wanted a chance because I knew I could do it. I just wanted a chance to do it again. But unfortunately, when you hit a pole, you you have no other choice. You have to book another date. So I had to book another one. I had to do it this year. But this year was like I was ready. I made sure I even passed actually.
You made sure this time. That's the other thing when we go through when we're not ready or we don't prepare. The second chance we get, we make
I was
sure
waiting for it.
I will not fail. I will not hit that pole again. I'm sure that pole, even when it saw you, it's like, please, Anna. Appeal have mercy on me.
Yes.
All right, you want to send a shout out to the Menses Fundicap?
Yes. First of all, I want to send a shout out to the YPG of Delft.
Shout outs to Delft.
And then
I'm also part of the
yes.
family of Delft. Shout outs to them.
And then the Nation of Flawless, the media team in Cape Town, and the rest of the Western Cape province.
Which nation is the best in Cape Town, by the way?
Flawless.
I know you're gonna say Flawless. Like honestly.
Flawless has been, taking the trophy. Yeah. Flawless is leading, basically.
Now I can see all the comment. Now the comment section is gonna start. Everyone's gonna go flawless, 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 flawless. Okay, there's elite here. Then Itu comes. I knew all the way from Soweto's gonna come and say flawless. We know how the game is played. All right, shout out to the people in the Kaap. A very big place in my heart I have for Cape Town, and especially Delft. I can't forget that place ever. Delft is like home.
Yes.
All right, Anna, thank you so much. So people, we're going to go for a short break and we're going to wrap up. I'm going to try and keep it behind 8 o'clock. I'm going to try to keep it within that 8 o'clock gap. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm going to try. You're listening to the Vibe O'Clock, and you know the vibes are going down. Let's be honest, guys. Being ready, being prepared, there's a difference. Come on, guys. There's a difference.
Father's endless mercy prepared a table for me. How can it even be? You send your son down to save me. No other name will I praise but yours. No other name will I praise but yours. Jesus, 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 you're the lover of my soul. Jesus, 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 you're the lover of my soul. You have my heart. Whoa, I am so in love, and there's no one else for me. Oh, I
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mpo from YPG Rustenburg. I'm going to comment on when I was prepared for something but it didn't go as planned. I'm going to talk about my experience from going from high school to university. What I planned was that I was planning on going to maybe university in Johannesburg or around home, which is closer to home. But that's not what happened. I was instead accepted at university in Limpopo. I went to University of Limpopo, which was far. And that meant I could only come home twice a year. So that was very difficult for me. I didn't plan on doing that at all. It was very difficult. None of my parents know the place. I don't know the place, so I had to learn everything from scratch. So in a way, it forced me to grow up, to move out of my comfort zone. And I don't think that I would be who I am today if I didn't go through that phase of experiencing that. So I grew up, I learned that I have to stand up for myself. I learned how to do a lot of things by myself where I couldn't get my mom to come and help me or things like that. I remember when the first week when I was there, I went out on a Saturday. I was looking for the church. On the GPS, it showed that it was around, but I passed it a lot because I was looking for it. But then when I came, I went to a shop towards the ends of the street. When I came back, I saw a YPG member inviting people outside, and then I found the church after looking for it for almost the whole week. I found it on Saturday. So I learned a lot by that situation that I was in when things didn't go as planned at all. So I learned a lot. I was prepared, but not for that situation. So I had to improvise. For example, I had to improvise and form a completely new preparation.
Hola, good day, YPG fam. This is Tuso with the 2 from Social 2, but originally from Tembisa. So there was a time where I needed to prepare myself for Sunday, by going to the hair salon earlier and get a haircut. Straight chiscope, and then go home, shave, and be clean. So being busy, going here and there, tasa, I delayed to get my chiscope on time, and by the time I went to the salon, yeah, blackout. That day it was as if load shedding never started at that day, at that time where I need to get my Chiscope card. So yeah, then I thought, so I'm gonna go to church on Sunday without a card, It was like, yeah. But then, no more. Yeah,
Ha,
no more.
ha, ha. Guys, this is actually one of my biggest fears is going to get a haircut, which I really need. But then there's load shedding and you are midway through the cut. Can you ever be ready for such? How do you walk out of the barber shop or the saloon and walk through that public, walk through the crowd, and face everyone looking at you like straight? I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. I can't. There I would not leave that place until the lights are back or something. You must use a scissor or something, but I refuse. I refuse. Ha. Just think about that. Mid-cut, the lights go off. Or worse, you would stay in an area where you cut your hair and they steal the cable, so the lights don't actually come back. That, my friend, is one of my biggest fears. That is one of my biggest fears. Yo, that is painful. That is painful. That one hit home for me. I'm sorry, guys. That one, it touched my heart. Yo. I can't. I agree, Brendan. I agree. I can't be ready for that. Leaving the saloon with a half haircut. I saw that. Yes, Jacob, I agree with you. You finish the cut with a scatter or a razor, but I would not. Yo. No, guys. No, guys. Just think about that. I agree. Yes, I would use a scissor, guys, something. Or I think we must normalize going to the barbers with a hat now, because you never know with load shedding. You just come with that cap. If everything goes wrong, at least you wear that cap or you wear that beanie. Like until yo, guys, that is for me like a big trauma. A big trauma, yes. Gents, always carry a hat to be safe. This needs to be normalized. This needs to be a law. This needs to happen, guys, because that's a painful moment for a guy. I'm going to play the last one and then we're going to conclude. We're going to wrap up. I know Dinewa said we can go until 9, but guys, tomorrow's the day of the Holy Spirit, guys. We can't play. Can't be sleeping late.
What's up, YPG fam? My name is Fikile and I'm from the YPG Rustenburg. And I'll be sharing my experience with you guys regarding a situation when I was prepared for something, but then it did not go the way that I planned. So there was a time when I was prepared to meet with this lady when I was still in the world. So I spoke with this lady via Facebook. So we agreed that we were going to meet. So this lady only agreed to meet with me because she saw that I edited a certain picture. So I was very handsome in this picture. So when we met, she was like, no, you are not the person I was speaking with. You are not the person I was speaking with. And I was so disappointed because I was really prepared to meet with this girl, because that time I was that type of guy who used to organize meetups. So it really hurt me. So that's my experience. Thank you.
I'm glad Woman to Woman covered this yesterday. A whole catfish. In case you missed Woman to Woman yesterday, please go and watch, guys. As a believe. Please go and watch, because catfishing is real, guys. Catfishing is real. So I'm going to wrap up our topic. You guys got it on the comment sections. I think you guys had the help of Google. I know some of you probably went there. What's the difference between this and this? I know some got it in their minds already. Being prepared. Let's go. Being prepared refers to the state of having taken necessary steps, making plans, acquiring tools and knowledge needed for a specific situation. It's about laying the groundwork in advance. Being ready, on the other hand, is more about a mental or emotional state. It's the ability to adapt, respond, and take action effectively when situations arise, regardless of whether one has gone through the specific preparational steps. Being ready often involves agility, flexibility, and the capacity to adjust in the moment. So, is there a difference? Well, I think, yes, there is. Not much, but there is a difference. One works beforehand, one works on the spot. In life, we're going to be thrown in situations where we have to prepare. You have a speech, you have a presentation, you're going to meet a client, or in the catfishing case, you're going to meet a lady. You're going to meet someone, and so forth. Hold on, guys, hold on. Sorry, I want to do something. So you prepare beforehand because you know something is upcoming. You are preparing yourself for a specific moment. You are preparing yourself for an event, preparing yourself for something to go on, something to happen. You have a speech, you have an exam, you have a test. There's something you need to do. You prepare. It's foresight. You see ahead of time. This is what's going to happen. This is what I need to do. This is what I need to resolve. Preparation. Then we have the other side of the coin is being ready. Life at times is going to throw you with a curveball. Life is going to put you in a situation in which it's do or die. In the case of Lucky, he went from accounting to Eskom. He was not prepared for that, but he needed to be ready in that moment, to take the opportunity, to seize the moment, as they say, carpe diem, seize the day. So many times we often say, we're not ready, things are not going on, and things aren't ready. It's not about that. It's a mindset. It's a mentality. You tell yourself, regardless of the situation, regardless of what's going on, when the problem arises, when the situation comes, I'm going to act. I'm going to be ready for it. That's the difference between the two. One works beforehand for an event, but the other one is on the spot. How have you been in this year when things don't go your way, when things go wrong, when things are against you? Have you been ready to deal with situations as we read here? Have you adapted? Did you evolve? Were you flexible to deal with the situation, with the matter? Or did you just give up? Or what happened when you were told something ahead of time, but you never prepared yourself? It's time for us to learn from the lessons the mistakes, to learn from the mistakes, I told you guys, the English is not Englishing today. But it's time to learn from the mistakes and prepare better. The year is ending, the year is finishing. Are you preparing for the following year? Are you ready to face it as it comes? It's a mindset, but it's something that you guys need to consider going forward. Being prepared, being ready, it's about what is being thrown at you at the moment. You need to be ready, either to act on something you don't know or to prepare yourself when the moment comes. I've got PJ with me here on the line. He is at the Matric Ball. I'm going to add him here now on my left side. Matric, whatever you call it. I never went to one. I've been invited to 3. Never went to one.
Serious?
Serious.
Okay. So you never had a matric life. You never prepared for that part of your life.
I was not ready.
We are out here with Lindo. It's her matric dance as well. We're invited to school, and obviously my beloved
It's my
Stali.
first matric dance as well.
Oh, that's her first matric dance.
She's
They
even
took the
gone
white
to one and I didn't.
Yes.
And I've only been to South Africa 7 years.
Imagine. It's rough.
Imagine.
It's rough.
Imagine. So yeah, we're just waiting for our turn here to give our speech, guys. We were invited actually as the YPG fam to share a motivational speech, and obviously we're not gonna miss out that opportunity. You know, it's all about YPG. You know how we do things.
I think his network went down. Hope we can get him back. Guys, we had to bring PJ on, guys. What's Vibe O'Clock without PJ? Okay, there he is. He's back.
No, I'm not back. I'm just around,
He
just
never
around the
left.
corner, guys. Never left. But I know the Vibe O'Clock is in good hands with Uncle Vinny. I know the whole YPG fam. You guys are there. It's just weird for me to be here as a guest. Getting links here, being called as a guest. What do you mean be as a guest? I'm used to
It's weird
inviting
for me
people,
as
not being a
well. I'm
guest.
usually the guest.
Yeah, sharp, good. That's the perfect day for them to roast you when your English does not English.
It's
And
not
yeah,
Englishing today. Today it was bad.
it's not Englishing today.
It's not Englishing.
Yeah, no, guys. It was. I couldn't watch much. By the way, I want you to see how I'm dressed, guys. I'm dressed like how we fused YPG with Matric Dance vibes. Like we dressed. Tali, you show the phone. Let me just do this here. We're going to show. Yeah, Lindo, you hold. Lindo's dressed as a Matric dancee. Wait, how do I do this now? I made a mess here. I want to change my front camera. Let's put the back camera. It should change.
Okay, we just lost him, but he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back just now, guys. Hang in there. Hang in there. He wasn't ready for this. You know, we didn't prepare. We didn't prepare this. It happened on the spot while I was talking to you guys. So, you know, now is the time to be ready for anything. So he's gonna connect any. There he is. He's back. There we go.
Back on.
There we go.
We coming now. Listen to the call. Quite like it.
Is it back?
PJ in a suit, guys. YPG suit.
Look at those guys. Look at the vibes, guys. Look at the vibes. Rocking with the YPG fan, as you guys can see it. You know, it's just that, Mr. and Mrs. guys. We look like what's that, Mr. and Mrs.
Smith?
Yeah.
Smith, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. and Mrs. YPG.
Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. YPG. Just a young something. So I just wanted to show you guys. And of course, what's my brand? That's
YPG.
my brand, guys. That's what's up. You can come with Gucci, Armani, Louis V, whatever, Prada, whatever. That's my brand, guys. That's the brand. That's it, Uncle V. That's it from us.
Danko, I'm also gonna wrap up because I am way past the time, or just by 10 minutes. So I wanna behave. It's just 10 minutes, guys. It's just 10 minutes.
It's real when it keeps going. When the Vibe clock keeps going, it's real. There's nothing we can do. The vibes are there. It's like a magnet. It keeps us there.
It keeps us glued. 100%. I mean, anyway, we didn't prepare this, PJ. So I mean, the extra time is allowed as well. We didn't prepare this.
It's allowed. It's just that
just
extra,
ready in the moment.
This is the most comfortable Lindo has got during the night, being media.
Oh yeah, she's being media in her own Matric dance.
She's YPG even in her Matric dance. She's been media.
And she looks
repping the project.
stunning.
She's repping the project.
She is. But she's holding the phone there because that's.
See? And she doesn't stop.
Her friends, her mates gave her the phone so that she can take, because they know, it's in
good hands. Product of the YPG, guys. Product of the YPG.
Product.
YPG.
Exactly. Anyways, guys, we gotta bounce because we soon gotta be back in. Okay. All right. See you guys. Let's keep going to another level.
Danko.
Yeah, now.
There you go, guys. There you go. It's not Vibe O'Clock without PJ, guys. I'm sorry. It's not Vibe O'Clock without PJ. PJ has to appear somewhere, somehow within the Vibe O'Clock. But I need to wrap up, guys. It's getting late. And tomorrow the vibes continue. We're going to have our YPG hangout, the X-Ray. Want to learn about it? Prepare yourself for tomorrow. Sorry, guys. There's this fly. It's been bothering me the whole broadcast. So prepare yourself for tomorrow and be ready for the vibes because it's going to go down. I'm going to be here at the grounds, 24456 Iming Drive. Pastor Shaka is going to be 25 Plain Street, Park Station, and PJ will be at TKZ Togoza, visiting the fam in the YPG of Togoza. It's going down tomorrow, guys. So prepare yourselves. Tomorrow is also the day for the outpouring of the Holy Spirit. And be ready to receive him because I know it's going to be a special day. Signing out from me, Uncle Vinny. It was nice being with you guys. We are taking things definitely to another level. We are out.
It makes my questions grow too large, and I feel that I run far. My memory fails me right. I get enslaved to my own mind. Forgetfulness of your grace drags me around for miles until I see the corner of your smile. Oh, you were good to me before I knew your name. Your grace freed me from a selfish pain. I was lost and I felt the need for you. How could I ever leave? 'Cause you've captured my heart in ways I didn't know I could be captured. Oh, you've captured my heart in ways I didn't know I could be captured. I fall so short from what I can't achieve. Start to agree with what I don't believe. My sensory fails the truth as I disremember who I am in you. Forgetfulness of your grace drags me around for miles until I see the corner of your smile. Oh, you were good to me before I knew your name. Oh, your grace freed me from my selfish pain, I was lost and I felt the need for you. How could I ever leave? 'Cause you've captured my heart in ways I didn't know I could be captured. My heart in ways I didn't know I could be captured. Could I ever leave? How could I ever leave? How could I ever leave? You've been so kind. Oh, I'll stay right here.
Going through a lot, under constant stress, pressure, and life just hasn't been the easiest thing to deal with. Wanna just talk but feel like nobody gets what you're going through? Well, we do. Call our toll-free helpline number on 0800 330 320 or DM us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at YPGRSA and be helped by someone who gets what you're going through. Cause we've been there. Don't believe me? Try it out.